So yesterday I promised a Q&A, and a Q&A is what I am delivering. I asked for your questions on Snapchat. So send me your questions, whatever you want, but make them video snaps and make them fun. There's a lot of heaviness going on in the world, and we need to bring some lightness to it. Balance it out. And then ask the question of you. Who's going to win in the Euro 2016 final, Portugal or France? So let's start there. Who do you got?
France. France are going to win. France is going to win. France.
France will win the Euro 2016. France will win.
France to win 2-1 in the final.
I think France is going to win in the final.
France is going to win the Euros.
France is going to win. Portugal.
France is going to win.
Portugal's going to win just because I love me some Ronaldo.
France.
Portugal will win the final.
France to win. France over Portugal. France will win.
France is going to beat Portugal in the final.
Portugal.
France. Go.
Portugal.
France! Because Griezmann's on fire.
Greece. No. It's too easy.
I think that France are going to win the Euros. Got top scorer Antoine Griezmann. Already beat World Cup winners Germany. What do you think?
I'm glad you asked, because as much as France is the heavy favorite in this game, this is how I'm feeling.
I think Portugal's going to win the whole thing. You know what? Because they look like a team of destiny. They don't look like they're going to lose. And maybe they can redeem themselves from 2004.
I know. I can't explain why I feel that way either. I just feel like Ronaldo's going to show up in a big way.
Jimmy, today it makes 2 years after the 7-1 in the World Cup. What do you think Brazil need to learn about it?
Well, it's not only that game, which I was there for, which was a crazy life experience. If you take into account their underwhelming performances in the last two Copa Americas these past 2 summers, it seems they've lost some of their magic, some of their jogo bonito. And maybe that's because they were playing a certain defensive style under Dunga, or maybe, and this is a bigger problem, maybe they're selling their best younger players to Europe at too young of an age, and they lose their creativity in the European academies. And if that's the case, that is a huge problem for them going forward.
Jimmy, how do you think the national football team of England are going to do in the next 10 years?
I'll be honest, I am excited for the new generation of players that are coming in. I'm talking Marcus Rashford, Dele Alli, Eric Dyer, Harry Kane, Ross Barkley, John Stones. But the expectations from the English media and the fans and the people who worship the Premier League around the world, you guys don't do them any favors. They are in the heads of the players. You guys are right in here. You're messing with their minds. You can see it. I mean, you knew it, and the players knew it, that they were going to lose to Iceland. They were going to let everybody down because those are the expectations that they're going to fulfill, letting everyone down. So I don't know if I'm explaining myself well enough, but that's the sense that I get.
What do you think about esports?
Dude, I love esports. In fact, I'm going to start my own FIFA 17 series when the game drops in a few months, and it's going to be awesome. I just got to figure out what the series is. You guys have any suggestions?
Hi, Jamie. Greetings from Brazil. So, do you think Bale or Griezmann this year are going to have a shot at Ballon d'Or?
What is up, my friend? Greetings from sunny California. Isn't it beautiful here? Now, even if Griezmann wins in the final with France, I don't think he's going to win the Ballon d'Or. Now, had he won the Champions League final where he missed a penalty and won the Euros, then I think that would have been a different story. However, I still believe that this is Luis Suarez's award to lose this season. In fact, when he didn't play for Uruguay in the Copa America, they couldn't get out of their group.
When was your favorite moment in your career that wasn't the goal against Mexico?
You mean something different than the best goal of all time?
Solo salta, se te echa por ahí, vemos.
Okay, fine. I would say playing against Italy in the World Cup, because I took such an improbable road to get to that moment. But yet there I was, on the field with Del Piero and Pirlo and Buffon and Nesta. Awesome.
Why do you wear number 12?
Because the number 17, which I wore as a kid and in college and for my first 4 years as a professional, was taken by one of my teammates who's now the president of the Galaxy, Chris Klein, and I'm not bitter about it at all. So I just decided to take another number that looked kind of similar to number 17.
Do you ever get tired of people comparing Ronaldo and Messi constantly? Because I sure as hell do, and I've really had enough of it.
Yes, of course I do. I get tired of talking about it, but they're both fantastic players, so I understand why the conversation exists. However, you seem a lot more angry about it than I am. You need a hug? I'll give you a hug.
What's the best stadium you've ever played in?
Definitely the Westfalenstadion where Borussia Dortmund play. It was pretty intense.
What is your favorite food?
I love cereal, specifically Cinnamon Toast Crunch.
Coke or Pepsi?
I stopped drinking caffeine after I had a heart issue detected when I was in high school, so this is all natural energy, baby. But before that happened, I preferred Dr. Pepper.
What do you think's going on with Arsenal? Are we going to get any players?
The unfortunate part for you Arsenal fans is that I'm not sure if Arsene Wenger has it in him to overspend for any players, and it seems that's how the transfer market works these days, so you guys will probably get a few serviceable players, but not the ones that you really want.
Would you ever take a coaching role, Jimmy?
Are you kidding me? I would love to coach. It would be the most amazing thing of all time, if only because I would have killer press conferences. But a lot of my friends coach, and they age quickly due to the stress, so I'm not really all that interested in that at the moment. However, I do know that U.S. Soccer President Sunil Gulati has his term up in 2018, so I might just go for that, because why not?
Are you pissed Alexi Wallace has a legend card on FIFA and you don't?
2 words for you. Total bullshit.
To what person would you like to share a beer, and that person must not be related to football?
Even though he's deceased, I would have loved to have grabbed a beer with author Charles Bukowski. You guys should read his book, Post Office. It's so good.
If you could say there was one thing that helped you get to the professional level or the national team level, what would you say it was?
It's simple. I try to get better every single day. For example, if I successfully juggled the ball, say 10 times one day with my weak foot, then the next day I wouldn't let myself go home until I got 11. And I would use that approach, that mental approach, to everything. And I just kept going and going and going until one day I was on the field representing my country in a World Cup. I don't know. Okay, that's it. That's all I got. Warm Ballers for life.
If there's a God up there, then for sure France is going to beat Portugal. And if there isn't, then hopefully France still beats Portugal. God damn it.